why God uses isolation to prepare you for blessings. Isolation is not punishment, it is preparation. The universe removes distractions so you can hear your soul's whispers. You are not alone. You are in divine alignment. In the quiet, you meet yourself. When the noise fades, you remember your strength, your wisdom, and your infinite worth. You are a beautiful, evolving being. Solitude is a sacred space for healing. In this time, old wounds come to the surface, not to harm you, but to be released. Breathe, let go. You are being renewed. Your transformation happens in stillness. Just as a caterpillar becomes a butterfly in the cocoon, you are changing. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Isolation reveals what is truly meant for you. When people and things fall away, know that only what serves your highest good remains. What is yours will never be lost. You are never truly alone. The divine walks with you, whispering words of love, of faith, of promise. Breathe in that presence. You are deeply loved. Your next chapter requires a new version of you. The person you are becoming needs time to bloom. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. Everything is unfolding perfectly. This is your time to receive divine downloads. In silence, wisdom flows. Inspiration sparks. The path ahead is illuminated. You are being guided every step of the way. Embrace this season with gratitude. Thank the universe for setting you apart, for refining you, for preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. When it's time, you will rise, the doors will open, the blessings will overflow, and you will understand why you had to stand alone, because you were being positioned for something extraordinary. Affirm, I trust the divine timing of my life. I embrace my solitude as sacred preparation. I am ready to receive my blessings. There are moments in life when everything grows quiet, when the familiar voices and constant movement fade away. It may feel like the world has forgotten you, but in truth, you are being drawn into a sacred space. This is not rejection, this is redirection. The universe is gently placing you where you can hear the truth that has always lived within you. In this space of solitude, clarity begins to unfold. Without the noise of expectations, without the weight of outside opinions, your own wisdom rises. You are not being abandoned. You are being gathered into a deeper understanding of yourself. The distractions that once pulled you in many directions are dissolving, so you can focus on what truly matters. When you are set apart, you are given a gift, a moment to breathe, a chance to heal, a space where your spirit can expand without interference. The universe is not keeping things from you, it is keeping you for something greater, something that requires a stronger, wiser, and more aligned version of you. What feels like isolation is actually alignment. This space you find yourself in is not empty, it is full of divine presence. Every shift, every closed door, every quiet moment is a sacred preparation. Your energy is being refined, your path is being cleared, and your spirit is being strengthened for the blessings that are on their way. Now is the time to trust. Trust that the pauses in life are purposeful. Trust that the stillness is working in your favor. The universe is always conspiring for your highest good, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. There is beauty in this unfolding, and you are exactly where you need to be. You are being asked to listen, not to the world, but to your own soul. The answers you have been seeking are not outside of you. They are within you. In this sacred stillness, You will remember who you are. You will reconnect with the love, the power, and the infinite wisdom that have always been a part of you. Let this time be one of renewal. Let it be a time of deep self-love, of releasing old fears, of welcoming new possibilities. You are not here by accident. You are here because your spirit is preparing for expansion, for elevation, for a life that resonates with the truth of who you are. You are never alone. Even in the quietest moments, love surrounds you. The universe holds you in its embrace, guiding you gently toward your next chapter. Feel that love. Feel that support. You are safe. You are protected. You are deeply cherished. Every great transformation begins in stillness. Just as the seed is planted in darkness before it blooms, you too are growing in ways you cannot yet see. You are shedding what no longer serves you and stepping into a greater version of yourself. Trust this process. This is not an ending, it is a beginning, a sacred pause before the breakthrough, a time of preparation for the blessings that are already making their way to you. Let go of fear, let go of doubt. You are not lost. You are becoming. There is a sacred power in stillness. When the noise fades and the distractions disappear, you are left with the most important presence of all, your own. In this quiet space, you begin to recognize the depth of who you truly are. Not the roles you play, not the labels the world has given you, but the radiant soul that has always existed beneath it all. For so long, the outside world has shaped your thoughts, your choices, your beliefs. But now, the universe invites you inward, to the place where your truth resides. In the stillness, you begin to hear your own voice again. Not the voice of fear, not the voice of doubt, but the voice of wisdom that has been waiting patiently for you to listen. You are not just surviving, you are growing. Every moment of solitude is an opportunity to witness your own evolution, to see how much you have overcome, how much you have learned, and how much love still flows through you despite everything. You are stronger than you have ever realized. You are wiser than you have given yourself credit for. It is easy to forget your worth when you are constantly moving, constantly tending to the needs of others, constantly answering the world's demands. But in the quiet, there is no one to please, no expectations to meet. There is only you, beautiful, whole, and enough, exactly as you are. This moment is a homecoming, a return to the love and acceptance that have always lived within you. You do not need validation from the outside world. You do not need permission to shine. You have always been worthy, and now, in this stillness, you remember. Breathe in this truth. You are enough. You always have been. You always will be. No title, no achievement, no external approval can add to your value because your worth is infinite, unshakable, and divinely given. There is so much beauty in your becoming. Even in the moments when you feel uncertain, even when you are unsure of what comes next, trust that you are unfolding exactly as you are meant to. Growth is not loud. Transformation does not happen in chaos. It happens here, in the quiet, in the space where your soul can finally exhale. Let this time be a gift. Let it be a moment of reflection, of deep self-love, of honoring the journey that has brought you to this place. Look within, and you will see a being of light, of wisdom, of boundless potential. You are not lost. You are awakening to the fullness of who you are. No matter what has happened before, no matter what lies ahead, one truth remains unshaken. You are enough, you are worthy, and you are deeply, deeply loved. Let this knowing settle into your heart. Let it guide you forward. The world may be noisy, but your truth is found in the silence, In this quiet space, you meet yourself again, and what a beautiful reunion it is. There is a gentle wisdom in solitude. It is not emptiness. It is a sanctuary, a space where your soul can breathe, where the weight you have been carrying can finally be set down. In this stillness, healing begins, not as a forceful act, but as a natural unfolding, a soft release of all that no longer serves you. Old wounds may rise to the surface. Memories you thought were long buried may whisper to you again, but they do not come to harm you. They come to be seen, to be felt, to be honored one last time before they dissolve. The pain that once held you captive is now asking for freedom. Let it go. You are safe to release. Healing is not about erasing the past. It is about making peace with it. Every experience, every heartbreak, every challenge has shaped you, but it does not define you. You are more than your wounds. You are the light that remains even after the storm has passed. This moment of solitude is an invitation to reconnect with yourself, to wrap your arms around your own heart, to give yourself the love and kindness you have so freely given to others. You are worthy of your own tenderness. You are deserving of your own compassion. Breathe deeply. With every inhale, you welcome renewal. With every exhale, you release what no longer belongs to you. The grief, the guilt, the self-doubt, they are not yours to carry anymore. The universe is guiding you toward a new beginning, but first you must clear space. Let yourself feel without fear. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let the emotions rise and move through you like waves, knowing they will not drown you. They will cleanse you. Every breath is a step toward healing. Every moment of stillness, a doorway to peace. You are not broken. You have never been broken. You are a soul in transformation, shedding the old so the new can emerge. Trust the process, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels uncertain. Know that healing is happening in ways you cannot yet see. You do not need to rush this. There is no timeline for healing, no deadline for letting go. Honor your own pace. Trust that every step, no matter how small, is leading you toward wholeness. The love you are seeking is already within you. The universe is not asking you to fight your past, but to free yourself from it. To recognize that you are no longer the person who was wounded. You are the one who is rising, the one who is healing, the one who is stepping into a new season of peace and possibility. So breathe. Be gentle with yourself. Let go. You are not falling apart. You are falling into grace. You are being renewed, and what is ahead is so much greater than what has been left behind. There is magic in stillness. It may not feel like much is happening, but beneath the surface, transformation is unfolding in ways you cannot yet see. Just as the caterpillar surrenders to the cocoon, you too are in a sacred space of becoming. You are not stuck. You are evolving. This moment of stillness is not a delay, it is a preparation. The universe is weaving together the pieces of your next chapter, aligning you with new opportunities, new strength, and new wisdom. Trust that even in silence, life is moving in your favor. You are exactly where you need to be. Growth is not always loud. Sometimes it happens in the quiet moments when no one is watching. The shifts taking place within you may feel small, but they are profound. Every realization, every release, every act of self-love is reshaping you into the person you are meant to be. There is no need to rush this process. The caterpillar does not break free before its wings are ready. It surrenders to the timing of nature, knowing that transformation cannot be forced. You, too, must trust that your journey is unfolding at the perfect pace. Doubt may whisper that you are not changing, that nothing is happening, but trust that deep within a new version of you is emerging. Just because you cannot see the growth does not mean it is not happening. You are not who you used to be. Every day you are becoming more aligned with the truth of who you are. Stillness teaches you patience. It teaches you faith. It reminds you that you are not in control of the how or the when, only the surrender. Your only task is to trust yourself, to trust the process, to trust that when the time is right, you will rise. You are dissolving old patterns, shedding past versions of yourself, releasing all that no longer fits. This can feel uncertain, even uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You are making space for something greater, something more beautiful than you can imagine. Be gentle with yourself as you transform. Do not judge your progress by the expectations of the world. You are not meant to stay the same. You are meant to grow, to expand, to become all that you were always destined to be. One day you will look back at this season of stillness and see it for what it truly was, a rebirth, a sacred pause before the breakthrough, the quiet before the wings. And when it is time, you will step into the world renewed, radiant, and ready. So rest, trust, allow. The transformation is happening. You are becoming, and soon you will fly. Life has a way of clearing space for what truly belongs to you. When people leave, when plans shift, when things you once held on to start to slip away, it is not a loss, it is a redirection. The universe is making room for something better, something more aligned with the person you are becoming. At first it may feel uncomfortable, the absence of familiar faces, the silence where once there was noise, but within this space, clarity begins to emerge. You start to see what was never meant to stay, what was only a chapter and not the whole story. Let it go with love. Not everyone can walk with you into your next season. Some connections were lessons, some situations were stepping stones, and some things were never truly yours to begin with. Trust that when something leaves your life, it is either because you have outgrown it or because it was never meant for you. You do not need to chase, to cling, or to fear what is falling away. What is meant for you cannot be lost. It will find you, it will stay, it will align effortlessly with your soul. The right people, the right opportunities, the right experiences will appear when you are ready to receive them. Isolation is not abandonment, it is refinement. It strips away what is false and reveals what is real. It allows you to see with fresh eyes, to understand your worth, to recognize that you do not have to beg for love, success, or happiness. The things that are meant for you will never require you to shrink, to chase, or to prove your value. This is your time to trust. Trust that what has left has served its purpose. Trust that what remains is meaningful. Trust that what is coming is even better than what you imagined. The universe is not taking from you. It is making space for more. Your energy is sacred. Not everything and everyone deserves access to it. This season of isolation is teaching you discernment. Who truly supports you? What truly fulfills you? What truly aligns with your heart? Let this wisdom guide you forward. Instead of mourning what is gone, celebrate what is staying. Celebrate the friendships that uplift you, the dreams that still ignite your soul, the love that flows effortlessly into your life. These are the things that are meant for you. These are the things that will remain. You are not missing out. You are being redirected. Trust the unfolding even when it feels uncertain. The things that are truly yours, peace, love, purpose, will never require force. They will arrive, they will stay, and they will fit effortlessly into your life. So breathe, let go, trust. Everything that is meant for you is finding its way. You are not losing, you are aligning. Even in your quietest moments, when the world feels distant and you wonder if anyone sees you, know this: you are never truly alone. The divine is with you, surrounding you with love, guiding you with unseen hands, whispering reassurance to your soul. There is a presence that holds you, even when you cannot feel it. It is in the air you breathe, in the rhythm of your heartbeat, in the warmth of the sun on your skin. This love is constant, unwavering, and infinite. You are never without it. You may not always hear the whispers, but they are there. In the gentle nudge to keep going, in the peace that suddenly washes over you, in the unexpected signs that remind you, you are supported. The divine is always speaking, always reaching for you, always reminding you that you are held. This journey can feel lonely at times, but you are not walking it alone. Every step you take, every tear you cry, every silent prayer you send into the universe is heard. You are seen, you are loved, you are never abandoned. Breathe in that truth. Let it fill the spaces where doubt once lived. Let it settle into your heart, softening the edges of fear. You are not alone. Love surrounds you, protects you, and walks beside you every moment of your life. The divine does not require you to be perfect. You are loved exactly as you are, in your strongest moments and in your most vulnerable ones. There is nothing you can do to lose this love, because it is not earned. It simply is. It exists for you, always. When you feel lost, when you feel uncertain, close your eyes and listen. The still, small voice inside you is not your imagination. It is guidance, it is comfort, it is truth. You are being led towards something beautiful, something greater than you can see right now. Trust it. Every breath is proof that you are connected to something greater than yourself. You are not just a passing existence. You are a divine creation, part of something vast, loving, and sacred. You are here for a reason, and you are being guided toward that purpose. You do not have to figure everything out alone. Surrender your worries, your fears, your doubts. Let the divine carry what feels too heavy for you. You are safe. You are held. You are loved beyond measure. So breathe deeply. Feel the presence that surrounds you. You are never alone. You are deeply loved. And that love will never leave you. You are standing at the threshold of something new, a chapter unlike any you have lived before. But to step into it fully, you must first allow yourself to grow into the person who is ready to receive it. This is not a time for rushing. This is a time for becoming. Growth is not instant. Just as the seed does not bloom overnight, neither do you. You are unfolding in divine timing, shaped by every experience, every lesson, every quiet moment of reflection. Trust that the process is working even when you cannot yet see the results. It is easy to be hard on yourself, to wonder why things are taking so long, why you don't feel there yet. But there is no rush. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be, evolving at the pace that is right for you. The person you are becoming is already within you. With every challenge, every release, every step forward, you are stepping closer to that version of yourself. She is not a stranger. She is you, rising, growing, awakening. Be kind to yourself as you transform. Speak to yourself with love. Nurture yourself the way you would a delicate flower, knowing that forcing growth does not make it happen faster. It simply unfolds when the time is right. Your journey is sacred. Every twist, every pause, every breakthrough is part of something greater than you can imagine. What may seem like delay is actually divine preparation. What may feel like uncertainty is actually alignment. Do not compare your path to anyone else's. Your blooming is unique. Your unfolding is yours alone. The beauty of your transformation is that it is happening in exactly the way it is meant to, in exactly the way your soul needs. You are not who you once were. Every day you are shedding old layers, releasing what no longer fits, making space for the new. Trust that the universe is guiding you toward the version of yourself that is ready for all that is coming. Patience is not waiting, it is trusting. Trusting that the right doors will open, the right moments will arrive, and the right version of you will be ready when they do. You do not need to force it, you simply need to allow it. So breathe. Be gentle. Let yourself bloom in your own time. Your next chapter is waiting, and so is the extraordinary version of you who is meant to live it. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There is a sacred wisdom that comes in stillness. When the noise of the world fades, when you step away from distractions, you create space for something deeper. Divine guidance. This is your time to receive. You do not have to chase clarity. You do not have to force answers. The insights you seek are already on their way to you. In silence, the universe speaks. In stillness, truth reveals itself. Let it flow to you effortlessly. Your mind may search for logic, for certainty, for control, but the guidance you need does not come from thinking. It comes from listening. It comes in gentle whispers, in sudden realizations, in the quiet knowing that settles deep within your soul. Trust the ideas that arrive in moments of stillness. The dreams that light up your heart, the nudges that will not leave you. These are not coincidences. They are divine downloads, sacred messages guiding you toward your highest path. Inspiration is finding you. Creativity is awakening within you. The vision for your next steps is unfolding right before you. Do not dismiss what comes to you in these quiet moments. The universe is revealing the way forward. You are not lost. The path ahead is being illuminated one step at a time. You do not need to see the whole journey to move forward. All you need is the courage to trust what you feel, to follow where your soul is leading you. Breathe deeply. Open your heart. The wisdom you are seeking is already within you. It has always been there, waiting for you to be still enough to hear it. This is your time to receive, to allow, to trust. Everything you need to know will be revealed at the perfect moment. The answers will come when you are ready. The next step will appear when it is time. There is no need to force. You are being guided every step of the way. Let this season of silence be a blessing. Let it be the space where your spirit reconnects, where your purpose becomes clear, where divine wisdom flows effortlessly into your life. You are exactly where you need to be. So listen, trust, receive. The universe is speaking to you. The path is unfolding, and you are being divinely guided towards something beautiful. Gratitude transforms everything. Even in solitude, even in the unknown, there is something sacred unfolding. This is not a season of lack. It is a season of preparation. The universe is clearing the way, refining you, shaping you for something greater than you can yet see. Thank the universe for this pause, for this sacred space where you are being molded into the person you were always meant to be. Every challenge, every lesson, every moment of stillness is a gift, even when it does not yet feel like one. You are not being forgotten, you are being set apart. There is something special about this time, something powerful about being pulled away from the noise. It is in this space that you are truly seeing yourself, truly understanding your path, truly aligning with your highest good. Give thanks for the release, for the things that have fallen away, for the people and situations that have exited your life. Nothing has been lost. Only what no longer serves you has been removed. The universe knows what belongs to you and is making space for it. Gratitude is an act of trust. When you give thanks, even before you see the outcome, you tell the universe, I know this is for my highest good. You surrender the need for control and step fully into divine alignment. There is a greater plan at work, one beyond your imagination. The doors that are closed now are protecting you. The delays are ensuring you are ready. The solitude is refining your spirit, strengthening your heart, and deepening your wisdom. Embrace this time with an open heart. Instead of asking why, say thank you. Thank you for the healing. Thank you for the transformation. Thank you for the unseen blessings that are making their way into your life. What is ahead is beyond your wildest dreams. The universe is orchestrating something beautiful, something abundant, something perfectly tailored for you. Gratitude aligns you with that energy. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is coming. Every morning, wake up with thanks in your heart. Every night, rest knowing that you are being prepared for something extraordinary. Gratitude turns waiting into receiving, solitude into discovery, and uncertainty into peace. So breathe it in. Thank the universe for this divine preparation. You are not just waiting, you are becoming. And what is coming is more beautiful than you can imagine. There is a divine rhythm to your life, a perfect unfolding that cannot be rushed or forced. Every moment of solitude, every unanswered question, every closed door was never a rejection, it was a preparation. The universe has been aligning you for something beyond your imagination. You may not have understood it then. The waiting felt endless, the stillness uncomfortable, but something within you was growing. Strength, wisdom, clarity. The person you needed to become was being shaped in the quiet. You were not abandoned, you were being positioned. And when the time is right, you will rise. The doors that once seemed locked will swing open with ease. The opportunities you thought had passed you by will appear effortlessly. Everything that is meant for you will flow into your life, not as a struggle, but as a divine unfolding. You will look back and see it so clearly, why things had to shift, why certain people could not stay, why the path had to take unexpected turns. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was lost. Every delay was divine timing. Every setback was a setup for something greater. There will be no striving, no chasing, no forcing. What is meant for you will recognize you. The blessings will come, not in trickles, but in overflow. You will not have to fight for them. You will simply step into them, ready and aligned. This is the promise of divine timing. It may not come when you expect, but it will come exactly when you need it. And when it does, you will understand. The isolation was never about lack. It was about preparation. The stillness was never about emptiness. It was about becoming. You were not meant for the ordinary. You were meant for something extraordinary. That is why you had to stand alone for a while. That is why you had to be refined, strengthened, and awakened. The version of you that is emerging now is ready for the life that is waiting. So trust. Trust in the timing. Trust in the journey. Trust that when it is time, you will not have to wonder. The shift will be undeniable. The breakthrough will be undeniable. The blessings will be undeniable. And you will rise. You will walk into everything that has been waiting for you. And you will know with absolute certainty that every step of this journey, every moment of solitude, every unanswered prayer, every closed door was leading you right here to something greater than you ever imagined. Your time is coming, and when it arrives, it will be more beautiful than you ever dreamed. Isolation is not a punishment. It is a sacred preparation. It is the universe's way of clearing distractions, removing what no longer serves you, and guiding you towards something greater. In the quiet, you discover your own strength, your own wisdom, and your own light. Every moment of stillness has been shaping you for the blessings ahead. What once felt like loneliness was actually alignment. The people who left, the paths that shifted, the waiting that tested your patience, it was all part of the divine design. You were never forgotten. You were being refined, strengthened, and made ready for the extraordinary life that is waiting for you. The time you spent in stillness was not wasted. It was in those moments that you healed, that you grew, that you awakened to who you truly are. And now, as you step forward, you do so with a heart that is clearer, a spirit that is stronger, and a soul that is aligned with your highest purpose. When the doors open, and they will, you will understand why you had to stand alone for a while. You will see the wisdom in the waiting, the purpose in the solitude. The blessings will arrive effortlessly, not because you chased them, but because you became the person who was ready to receive them. So trust this journey. Trust that every season of isolation was filled with divine love and intention. You are not behind. You have not been left out. You are being positioned for something extraordinary. And when the time is right, you will rise into the life that has been waiting for you all along.